don't know what? Thinking of buying new curtains for your home? Wait. Don't make a mistake that could cost you time, money, and style. Curtains may look simple, but choosing the right ones is not as easy as it seems. The wrong length, color, or fabric can totally ruin your room. But the right curtain can make your space feel bigger, brighter, and more beautiful, just like magic. So, how do you pick the perfect curtain in 2025? What styles are in? What colors should you avoid? What little tricks do designers use that most people don't know about? If you're planning to decorate your home or give it a fresh look, this video is your secret guide. In the next few minutes, you'll discover smart, simple, and stylish curtain tips that can transform any space, even if you're on a budget. So don't click away, and whatever you do, don't buy curtains until you watch this. The biggest curtain mistake everyone is still making. Before you buy curtains, there's something very important you need to know. Many people are still making a big mistake when hanging their curtains. This mistake may seem small, but it can completely change the way your room looks. It can make your home feel smaller, shorter, and even a little outdated. What is this mistake? It's hanging your curtains too low and too close to the window. Most homeowners hang the curtain rod just above the window frame, and they stop the rod where the window ends. This is where the problem starts. When you hang curtains this way, your windows look short and narrow. It also makes your walls look lower, and your room feels smaller. But in 2025, designers are saying no more to this old habit. The new trend is called high and wide. That means you hang the curtain rod much higher, about halfway between the top of the window and the ceiling, or even right under the ceiling if you can. This trick doesn't cost extra money. You're still using the same curtain panels. You're just hanging them better. And the best part? It makes a huge difference right away. Your space will look more modern, more elegant, and much more stylish. It's the kind of design secret that interior experts always use, and now you know it too. But don't stop here, because fabric choice is just as important. Some fabrics can make your curtains look cheap, while others add a soft, expensive feel to your room. In the next section, we'll look at the best curtain fabrics for 2025 and which ones to avoid. You'll be surprised by what's trending this year. Let's dive into that next. The best curtain fabrics to use in 2025. Now that you know how to hang your curtains the right way, let's talk about something just as important, the fabric. The material you choose can change the whole look and feel of your room. Some fabrics look cheap, while others make your space feel warm, soft, and high-end. And in 2025, fabric trends are all about natural, cozy, and clean looks. One of the top choices this year is linen. Linen curtains are very popular right now. They look light, soft, and fresh. They let in just the right amount of light during the day. If you want a calm, peaceful room, linen is a great choice. It also works well in almost every room, living rooms, bedrooms, and even kitchens. Another great option is cotton or cotton blend fabrics. Cotton is smooth and simple. It gives a clean, neat look that works with most home styles. If you like a tidy and modern look, cotton curtains are perfect. They are also easy to wash and care for. For a more rich and stylish look, try velvet. Velvet curtains are heavier, so they block more light. They also add warmth and luxury to a room. In 2025, soft velvets in earthy colors, like forest green, deep brown, or rusty orange, are trending. If you want your room to feel cozy and dramatic, velvet is a good pick. Try to avoid shiny synthetic fabrics. They often look outdated and can feel stiff. In 2025, soft, natural textures are in. The goal is to make your space feel relaxed and welcoming. Now that we've covered fabric types, let's move to the next important step, color. Picking the right color can make your room feel bigger, brighter, or more stylish. In the next section, I'll show you the most popular curtain colors in 2025 and how to match them with your home. Let's go! The most popular curtain colors in 2025. So, you've learned how to hang curtains the right way. You've also learned which fabrics are best in 2025. Now, let's talk about color, one of the most exciting parts. Color can completely change how your room feels. The right curtain color can make your space feel bigger, brighter, calmer, or more modern. In 2025, the trend is all about soft, earthy, and natural tones. These colors help create a warm and peaceful vibe in your home. One of the top curtain colors this year is warm beige. It's simple, soft, and works with almost everything. It gives a natural look and adds warmth without being too bold. Another favorite is stone gray. It's calm and clean and goes perfectly in modern or minimal spaces. If you like a bit more color, try sage green. This soft green brings a fresh, peaceful feel to your room. It's perfect for bedrooms and living rooms. Another trendy color is dusty blue. It feels cool and calming, like a soft sky. It adds just enough color without being too strong. For a bold look, deep rust or terracotta is very popular this year. These warm colors make your space feel cozy and rich. They work especially well with wooden furniture and warm lighting. Still not sure which color to pick? Here's a quick tip. Hold the fabric sample next to your wall in natural light. This will help you see how the color really looks in your space. Now that you know which colors are trending, it's time to talk about curtain lengths. Should your curtains touch the floor? Should they hang above it? Or should they puddle a little for a luxury look? Let's break it all down in the next section. You don't want to miss it. Curtain lengths. What's right for your room? Now that you know the best colors, let's talk about curtain length, a detail many people get wrong. But it's one of the easiest ways to make your room look stylish or sloppy. The length of your curtains can change everything. In 2025, there are 3 popular curtain lengths you should know about. Each one gives a different feel. Let's break them down in a simple way. The first style is called just touching the floor. This means your curtains are long enough to lightly touch the ground. This is the most common and safest choice. It looks clean, neat, and well planned. It works great in living rooms, bedrooms, and even dining rooms. Just make sure they don't hang too short. That can make the room feel unfinished. The second style is puddling. This is where your curtains are longer than the floor, and they bunch up a little at the bottom. This look feels soft, cozy, and a bit romantic. Designers use this in rooms where they want a more relaxed or elegant feel. The third style is floating. This means your curtains stop just a bit above the floor, about half an inch. This look is clean and modern. It's also great if you want to avoid dust or if you open and close your curtains often. Floating curtains glide more easily and stay cleaner. So, how do you choose? Think about your room and your lifestyle. Do you want your space to feel elegant or simple? Do you have pets or kids who may pull on the curtains? These things matter. Now that you've learned the right lengths, let's talk about the next big thing, curtain styles and headings. What's trending in 2025? Should you choose eyelets, pleats, or rod pockets? The next section will help you pick the perfect look. Let's move on. Curtain styles and headings. What's trending in 2025? Now that you understand curtain lengths, it's time to look at the style and heading of the curtain. This part sits at the top and changes how your curtains hang. It also adds to the overall look of your window. In 2025, curtain styles are simple, clean, and easy to use. Let's go over the most popular ones this year. First up is the eyelet or grommet style. This is one of the most common and modern curtain headings. The curtain has large metal rings at the top, and the rod goes through them. It's easy to hang, and the folds fall nicely and evenly. Next, we have the pinch pleat style. This one looks more formal and elegant. The pleats are sewn at the top and give the curtain a gathered look. This style is great if you want a more classic or luxurious feel. It works well with thick fabrics like velvet or heavy cotton. Another trending style is the rod pocket. The rod slides into a small pocket sewn at the top of the curtain. This look is soft and traditional. It's best for curtains you don't open and close often, like in guest rooms or decorative corners. It gives a smooth and simple look, but it's not the easiest to move. And don't forget about hidden tabs. These look like plain curtains from the front, but they have hidden loops at the back. The result is clean and smooth at the top, which many people love in modern interiors. Now that we've talked about styles and headings, let's move to something many people forget: curtain rods and hardware. The curtain rod may be small, but it makes a big difference in how everything looks. Let's see what's hot in curtain hardware for 2025. Coming up in the next section: curtain rods and hardware, the small details that matter. Now that you've picked your curtain style, color, and length, it's time to look at something people often forget: the curtain rod and hardware. Yes, that thin rod holding your curtains can make a big difference. In 2025, the trend is all about simple, stylish, and smart-looking curtain rods. Let's break it down so you know what to choose. First, choose the right material. In 2025, matte black and brushed gold rods are very popular. Matte black is modern and bold. It works great in rooms with light-colored curtains or white walls. Brushed gold, on the other hand, adds warmth and luxury. It looks amazing with beige, white, or soft-colored curtains. Next is the rod thickness. Thin rods can look weak and may bend with heavy curtains. Thick rods are stronger and look more stylish. If you're using thick fabric like velvet or blackout curtains, always go for a stronger, thicker rod. Also, pay attention to the finals. These are the small decorative ends on each side of the rod. In 2025, round, smooth, and minimal finials are in style. They add a clean touch without looking too flashy. Crystal and leaf-shaped ends are also trending for those who like a bit of drama or elegance. What about curtain brackets? These are the hooks that hold the rod up. Choose strong brackets that match your rod color. Make sure they are placed correctly, not too close or too far from the window. Another tip: use a double curtain rod if you want to layer curtains. For example, you can hang sheer curtains behind your main ones. This adds depth and style. It also lets you enjoy natural light during the day and privacy at night. Now that we've covered the hardware, it's time for the next big question: should you choose ready-made or custom curtains? Which is better for your home and your budget? Let's dive into that in the next part. You'll want to know this before shopping. Ready-made versus custom curtains. What should you choose? Now that you know all about rods and hardware, let's talk about something very important. Should you buy ready-made curtains or go for custom-made ones? Many people ask this question, and the answer depends on your needs, your budget, and your home. Let's start with ready-made curtains. These are the curtains you see in most stores or online. They come in fixed sizes, colors, and styles. The best thing about ready-made curtains is that they're easy to buy and affordable. Ready-made curtains are best for standard-sized windows. If your windows are common sizes, these curtains will fit just fine. Many shops now offer beautiful designs, trendy colors, and good quality at low prices. So don't think that cheaper means boring. But here's the problem: sometimes the length or width is not perfect. You might have to adjust them or live with a less than perfect fit. That's where custom curtains come in. Also, custom curtains give you more control. You can match your curtains with your furniture or wall color exactly. If you're designing a dream home or a luxury space, custom curtains are worth the investment. They last longer and usually have better stitching and finishing. But there's a catch. Custom curtains are more expensive and take longer to make. You might have to wait weeks for them. So if you're on a tight timeline or budget, it may not be the best choice. Here's a smart idea. Some homeowners mix both. They use ready-made curtains in guest rooms or kitchens, and custom curtains in living rooms or master bedrooms where the look really matters. Now that you know what type of curtains to buy, let's move to something super important: fabric choice. Because the fabric doesn't just change how your curtain looks, it also affects how much light comes in, how easy it is to clean, and how long it lasts. Stay with me. Section 8 is all about picking the perfect fabric. Curtain fabric. Pick the right material for style and comfort. Now let's talk about something that really changes everything: curtain fabric. Yes, the material you choose will decide how your curtains look, feel, and even how they work. Some fabrics are light and airy, others are thick and rich. Each fabric has a different job. So let's find out which one is best for your home. First, think about how much light you want in the room. If you want lots of sunlight, go for sheer fabric. Sheer curtains are soft, light, and allow natural light to flow in. They're perfect for living rooms, kitchens, or any space where you want brightness. Next, if you want privacy and darkness, choose blackout or thick fabrics. These are great for bedrooms, especially if you like to sleep in or block street lights at night. Thick fabrics also help reduce noise and keep the room cooler or warmer. In 2025, eco-friendly fabrics are also trending. More homeowners want curtains made from natural or recycled materials. These are safer for the planet and your family. Look for labels that say organic cotton or sustainable linen. They may cost a little more, but they last long and are a smart choice. Don't forget, the fabric also affects how the curtain hangs and moves. Shears flow gently with the wind. Heavy fabrics hang straight and stay still. So, the fabric you choose also affects the mood of your space. Here's a tip. Try to feel the fabric before buying. If you're shopping online, order fabric samples first. Touching the material helps you decide if it's soft, thick, rough, or light. So, before you pick a curtain, ask, do I want more light or more privacy? Do I want a soft flow or a thick formal look? Can I clean it easily? Does it match my room style? Once you've picked the right fabric, it's time to move on to something fun, patterns and prints. Should you go bold or stay neutral? Should you match your walls or make a statement? Let's explore that in the next part. You don't want to miss it. Curtain styling secrets and mistakes to avoid. Final tips you must know. You've made it to the final part, and trust me, this is where everything comes together. You've learned about curtain styles, lengths, rods, fabrics, and prints. Now it's time to talk about some pro styling tricks and mistakes to avoid. These small things can make a big difference in how your curtains look and feel. Let's start with a few simple but powerful styling tips. Hang your curtains high and wide. This is one of the best secrets. Always hang your curtain rod above the window frame, closer to the ceiling. It makes the window look bigger and your room look taller. Also, let the rod go a little wider than the window. That way, when the curtains are open, they don't block the light. Let your curtains touch the floor. Short curtains can make a room feel small and cheap. Long curtains that just touch or slightly puddle on the floor look more elegant and complete. Just make sure they're not too long, or they'll collect dust. Layer your curtains. Want your space to feel rich and cozy? Layering helps. You can use a sheer curtain behind a thick curtain. In the day, open the thick one and enjoy the light. At night, close both for privacy. It also adds depth and texture to your window area. Add curtain tiebacks or holdbacks. These help keep your curtains open in a neat and stylish way. You can use fabric tiebacks, metal hooks, or rope styles. Choose one that fits your room style, classic, modern, or boho. Iron or steam your curtains. This may sound small, but wrinkled curtains can ruin the whole look. Always iron or steam them before hanging. Smooth fabric looks clean and polished. Now, let's go over some common mistakes to avoid. Don't choose the wrong size. Curtains that are too short or too narrow can make your window look awkward. Always measure first. Add a few extra inches for width and length. Don't forget about cleaning. Curtains gather dust and smells over time. Always check the care label. Some can be washed at home, others may need dry cleaning. Clean them every few months for a fresh look. To wrap it all up, curtains are not just fabric. They are a part of your home's personality. The right curtains can change the look and feel of your room completely. So before you buy, think about style, size, fabric, and how you want the space to feel. And remember, don't rush. Take your time. Test samples. Look around your home. Match your curtains to your life and style. So now you know the secrets to choosing the perfect curtains in 2025, from the right length and fabric to the trendiest colors and hardware. The smallest curtain change can totally transform your room, and now you've got the tools to do it like a pro. Before you buy, take a moment to plan your space with these tips in mind. And if this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with a friend who's also decorating their home. Have curtain questions? Drop them in the comments. I'm here to help. Now go give your windows the makeover they deserve.